Waking up, rushing to the bathroom, grabbing a snack on my way out, and hurrying to work because I was already late. That was my typical morning for as long as I can remember. But one day, I decided to adopt the millionaire morning routine, and it truly changed my life. Want to know all the details? Then let's go back to the start. You know how they say that the morning is the most important part of the day? Well, my mornings were always hectic. I had trouble organizing myself, so instead of getting the most out of these early hours, I was running to work half asleep. Needless to say, my chaotic morning messed up the rest of my day, and I went home exhausted and angry at myself. One day, my messy morning routine ruined my work presentation, and I decided enough was enough. After all, there has to be a better way to do this, right? After spending some time on the internet, I found exactly what I was looking for: the millionaire morning routine. Apparently, millionaires owe a huge part of their success to their morning routine, and if you follow all of its steps too, you'll be able to start your day feeling relaxed, rested, and inspired. Here's what I had to do every morning during my little experiment. First and foremost, I had to wake up earlier, or there was no way I'd complete the whole routine before going to work. Tim Cook, Richard Branson, and tons of other successful people are early birds, right? So from that moment on, my alarm was set for 5:30 in the morning. Next up was meditation. Doing this practice in the morning allows you to connect with yourself and kickstart your day with positive energy. After that, it's good to do an easy 2 to 3 minute workout. Nothing out of the ordinary, just a couple of crunches or push-ups to get your body going after a night's rest. Then it was time for the typical morning routine we all do: showering, washing your face, brushing your teeth, and in my case, shaving. When that part was complete, I had to go straight to the kitchen, make myself a tasty cup of coffee, and write down my to-do list for the day, including my personal goals and work tasks. And on that note, it was time to go to work. Now that my morning routine was structured and my journal for notes was bought, it was finally time to start living like a millionaire. To tell you the truth, the first couple of days of my experiment were a total nightmare. I'm a night owl, so it was almost impossible for me to wake up exactly as I'd planned. As a result, the first few mornings of my experiment were pretty much the same. I woke up, ran to the bathroom, and rushed out of the house, grabbing coffee on the way and hoping I'd get to work on time. However, I finally pulled myself together on day 4, figured out my sleeping schedule, and started to wake up exactly as I'd intended to. Practicing meditation also didn't go as smoothly at the beginning. I've never meditated before, so all my attempts to do it right after I woke up made me so relaxed that I went straight back to sleep. After trying numerous apps and techniques, I found that simple breathing works best for me. Sometimes I used this time to visualize my dreams and the person I wanted to be. And it worked. Every day, I reached a new level of inner harmony and understanding of what my perfect life should be. This made it way easier to figure out the steps I need to take to make this vision a reality. Having a quick workout wasn't a problem for me. Moreover, it really helped me get in touch with my body and shake off some of the tiredness before showering. By the way, another thing I've tried is having a cold shower. Even the thought of it seems horrifying, I know. But in reality, it helps to increase your heart rate, which pushes blood through your entire body. This process not only wakes up your body completely, but also clears your mind. I highly recommend it. The next step was my favorite part of my new morning routine. Making to-do lists for the day turned out to be exceptionally fulfilling and motivating. By day 10, I'd begun to make 2 lists a day. One for my personal goals and another for work tasks and responsibilities. Moreover, after surfing the internet a bit more, I included 2 more lists in my morning routine: a to-feel list and a to-be list. This experience made me grow as a person and become a better version of myself every single day. This change alone is worth all the trouble, right? If you think that every weekend I had 2 days off, you're mistaken. I wasn't going to fall back into my old ways. Apart from repeating my brand new exciting routine, I use these days to do some brain training with the help of special apps, catch up on my reading, and brainstorm for new projects and ideas. About halfway through my experiment, I got into time management, which turned out to be another amazing discovery for me. So my morning routine slightly changed again. Instead of making to-do lists, I was organizing my day using time management methods. This made my life even easier and inspired me to reach a new level in my career. When I found ways to upgrade my career, I turned to my personal life and added one more habit to my routine: writing morning pages. This is basically when you write at least one page of all your thoughts, no matter how weird they are, first thing in the morning. I did it before meditation and reread them every evening. This endless stream of consciousness opened my eyes to numerous personal problems I never realized I had. 10 days of this practice was enough for me to figure out how I can improve my mental health and achieve the inner balance and confidence I've always dreamed of. Just like my work tasks, I incorporated all these little steps into my daily time management schedule and started to work in this direction too. It's not easy, and I'm still far from my ultimate goal, but I'm moving toward it. That's already a great start, right? And just like that, 1 month of my experiment came to an end. To be honest, it was one of the greatest periods of my life, and it opened my eyes to numerous possibilities and solutions I hadn't noticed before. Of course, I didn't stop doing this morning routine. I still enjoy my early minutes of meditation, morning pages, cold shower, and time management. However, I also created some of my own rules along the way that may help you if you want to follow in my footsteps. Keep a gratitude journal. As you probably already understand, during this experiment I became a real journal freak. I don't regret it one bit, since writing down my thoughts really helps me structure my life. And the same thing goes for gratitude. Make it a habit to write down all the things you are grateful for every evening. Then, whenever you're in a bad mood, just open this journal. It will certainly put a smile on your face. Stay hydrated. Toward the end of my experiment, I read that having a glass of water before breakfast helps to wake up your digestive system and set it up nicely for the day. As I started to do this, I instantly noticed the difference. This little trick makes you feel light and helps you avoid overeating in the morning. Your body will certainly appreciate it. Make yourself a smoothie. Not that long ago, I replaced coffee with a natural smoothie as my morning drink, and it definitely had a positive effect on my body. Natural smoothies are full of the nutrients and vitamins that your body needs as it wakes up, so it's better to leave a cup of coffee or tea for later in the day. And there you go. These are my morning routine rules, but it's up to you to make yours. Just make sure that your morning hours make you a better person every single day. Go for it. You got this.